Alright everybody, welcome back to the next installment of the series where I just kind of explain random things in a beat. I just put a focus around it and then we just talk about it. Pretty easy. So after the last video of going over some kick processing, we are now going to be going in and showing you guys how to make a bridge. A bridge is really weird to explain actually. I'm trying to think of how I want to put it. A bridge to me in a beat sense is kind of just like a new part of the beat. It can sound the exact same as the rest of the instrumental and then the artist can do most of the work of the bridge, or you can actually go in and make it sound completely different. And it is just a really great way to create separation in a track. Alright, so if you look over here, a little bit has changed since the last video. I've actually arranged out an intro over here into a small little verse, like 8 bars, and then a 16 bar hook, 4 bar transition, and then 16 bar verse. And this is a pretty appropriate time to add a bridge, because usually you would think that the arrangement is going to be the little pre-hook that we have, and then the hook. But if you do something a little bit different, it can catch the listener off guard in a good way. So how do we do that? All right. Now I like to go a little bit more, especially recently, I like to go a little bit more like extravagant with my bridges. I like to make it sound like a completely new, different part of the beat. So here, what I'm going to do is grab everything that I have for the pre-hook over there, bring it right there, and then do one minor change. So here the pre-hook sounds like this. All right, so I actually want this to be different. So let's go and see. Okay, I think I found what I want to do. So like usual, I want this to be going on, and then here I'm actually going to automate this, pull it back slightly just so I can actually get it so it's gonna not affect the other parts, and then we're just gonna be rising it from there. Alright, that'll be good. That's gonna lead right into where I want it to. And then here, we'll go ahead and layer it like that again. And now I've got a pretty good basis where you think you know what's gonna happen next, but I'm also, with that little riser that I put on with the second little melody layer, it's kind of telling the listener that there's something different going on. So now we can just go ahead and start doing our bridge and have as much freedom as we want. And for my bridges, I like to keep them around 8 bars. I don't want it to be too long. But a bridge can really last for like a whole on like minute, so it doesn't really matter how long the bridge is, but I just like mine personally a little bit shorter. And we're gonna swing a little bit extra to these 4 bars too. So I need to go over here. I'm gonna create a fab filter, create automation clip, start like normal, end it off like that. And you can do something completely different here. Like I'm talking like you can add a whole like melody, which I don't think I'm gonna add a new melody, but what I will do is actually go get a synth bass. And oh god, what key are we in? Alright, just like that sounds fine. It's a little bit loud. It's gonna be like right there, okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit strange, and again, this melody doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I think for a bridge it actually is working out pretty well. Alright, and then just so I can see how the drop is gonna be, let me go grab the chorus over here. Yeah, that actually dropped pretty well. And I'm gonna go actually try and see if I can go find something like a weird perk loop of some sorts, or drum loop or something. This might work. It's strange, but I think that's part of what makes it so cool. I have to mod that heavily. It's also a little bit loud. And then we'll also go grab some sort of like fill. I like that, that's good. That's good. Oh, that was nice. I dig that. It's real good. I want to go a little bit more crazy with this bridge just so I can show you guys what you can really do and all the possibilities that you have. All right, and I'm also going to go over here and automate the volume for that. And then, yeah, we'll go and put this onto a mixer channel real quick. And then we'll put some effects on there to make it sound a little bit more weird. Let's go and pitch it down a little bit. More. Yeah, that's good. We're really building up that tension right there. And why not? We'll bring this over here too. And these. That's good. I dig it. Alright, so that is just one way that you guys can do a bridge. There are so many other ways. You can even make it sound a completely different track between creating new drum patterns, really crazy effects, just taking a lot of stuff out, the no drums like I have here, just anything that creates separation between something like a verse to a hook or anything like that. And as you saw here, it didn't really take me that long to create either. I only did it in like 21 minutes, but a lot of that was honestly just kind of like thinking about what I wanted to do and recording and talking to you guys. So it does not take that very long at all. So if you guys don't have any bridges in you guys' tracks, of course you don't need a bridge in every track. Not every song has a bridge, but I just love them. I think you have so much creative freedom whenever you try to create a bridge, you know, because there's so many countless possibilities that you don't have to stay within the same realm of the beat that you're currently making. So I think bridges are severely underrated. And a little bit of homework. There's one song called 10, is it called 10 foot, 10 feet? Something like that? Hang on. The song 10 feet, all right? The bridge in here is very, very apparent, and it honestly changes the beat entirely. If you guys wanna go listen to that, it's called 10 Feet by Juice WRLD off of the Death Race for Love album. And honestly, it just made me love that song even more just because that bridge was in there, so really underrated. Now, I'm thinking that I'm correct in saying that this video was actually super short. I think, I don't know for sure, but it's very simple, straight to the point, so I like that. But this is going to be the very last video for the series that I've got going on right now because I'm working a lot more right now. I'm getting a lot more hours, so that's why I did this little mini series. But I'm gonna get back to my normal scheduling starting, I don't know, next video. I work the next 3 days in a row, like 8 hours. I'll fit it in sometime, but I will see you guys in the next video. Later.